Hey guys, I'm back with another YouTube video. I got a good text there and they have asked me this, and it's actually on the radio actually, and they have said to me is you should really do a video on how come women are getting paid less in work and they're like high up or even super high up. Would you able to talk about that? Yeah, no problem. So the reason being is you look at companies out there, right? And the person, doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman, yeah, made up their own company, okay? Yeah. So they made up this tech company, okay? And everything runs by Mrs. Director or Mr. Director, okay? Either or. And then they're the ones that decide what level you are at. So as in, like, okay, you're just out of college. The women that are just out of college that want to work for me, for this big ass tech company, I'm offering them only this amount there for all women at the starting point, 35,000 there, but they get hammered in tax, which is absolutely brilliant. So 34,000 a year, right? Because you're qualified, a starting point. They're okay. And then when they move up the ladder, 36,000 there. But I'm a supervisor. I should be getting a bit more than that, no? Who's listening to you? Come on all you want on the radio about it, huh? You come on all you want. There, tech companies don't give a shit. Other companies will not give a shit. You know? And you know the old saying they always say is that, first off, the people will always say, sure, look, like, no wonder why this tech company can't get people to work for them there. And then the other way around, then the tech company will say, sure, fine, leave, off you go. Scurry on. There, you try and find a company now that will treat you nicely. Go on. And then a couple of years down the line, months down the line, or maybe weeks down the line, never mind that year, scrap that. I meant to say a couple of weeks down the line, any job? No, got nothing. Told ya, don't get fucking smart with me, Missy Moo. You know? And then that woman probably heard, hey, I got into that tech company that you were with. Oh, it's a brilliant company. You got in? They don't care if you leave. They'll just hire someone else. You know what I mean? So it's just like you're not doing any favors for yourself or for the company at all. They'll just get someone else in to do your work. So you can't win with that one. No. Nope. You can't. Anyway, then when they get higher up, like over supervisor level to real manager, the real manager, not supervisor, manager, just manager, yeah, 36,000 per year for supervisor. We're gonna make it about 36, or maybe 37, 38,000 a year for the woman. Yeah, 38,000 a year for being manager, an extra couple of grand there now. That should keep that manager happy. Multiplied by other managers there, like that directors get, or managing directors in little companies that are there, like that work for us, you know? Yeah. That chief or CEO there of that, and she's only a manager of 3 to 4 people, she'll probably only get only about 45, maybe 60 if she's lucky. What? That it? The amount of work that I have to do and this, that, the other. The company I'm not happy. I'm gonna go complain about this on the radio. You bastard tech company. And then they do it. There, you know. And Keane, how come do companies know why they're doing this? Are they doing it on purpose? What do you think, Keno? Why? It goes back to this, okay? So the person that set their own company up in this tech company, that man or that Mrs. Director woman or Mr. Director man, yeah, knows that women these days, like they go to college there and then they go to get their paper and then they work for companies for a couple of years there like that, and then if they have kids there, they're minding the kids there because they can't pay for childcare and all that there, and then who actually brings in the real money really? That's why companies pay the men more money, because it's just the way the Irish companies know what they're doing. They're not stupid. They weren't born yesterday. That's why. There, But don't get me wrong. Tech companies will be like, well, she's still working here. She's only making this amount there, like that. So to keep it, not insulting to our working colleagues that are all women in this company, I don't say shit there like that. I'll say, hey, how are you? How are the kids? How's the husband? Doing good? Yeah, very nice there. Oh, kids are annoying. Oh, tell me about it. I have 2 kids at home there. They're always asking me for money. You know what I mean? And then, yeah. And I got to go back to work. Sorry. Yeah, off you go. And then it'd be like, turns out then, that person that owns the company would be inside their head. She works, she keeps all the money there, that spends a little bit on her car insurance or something like that, and then who's actually really bringing in all the money? I know exactly where she's living there, I know exactly how much these houses are gonna cost there, I know exactly kind of know how much the house is going to be sold for, and some morons that have companies like that are like that. Really? Oh, they could be the world's gobshite ever. That's the kindest word I can put it to. The kindest gobshite woman that owns that tech company, or that man that owns the tech company. Whoa, really? Oh God, yeah. Why? Because they'll just kind of be like that. And that's why they know full well, they think they know full well what they're at. When I say, we'll give them this amount of money, they're not that much at all, really. There, I make 200k, maybe 300k. There, net pay. We're loading in the fuck. There, all these women out there, oh yeah. They work for the tech company there, like that, and then we're not giving them that much really there, but they think they're licking loads. And then turns out then husband is paying for everything. So that's why we give them not that much money, and that's why the women out there complain and moan to everywhere on social media, RT News, everywhere. Anything that has to do with news that people can get their eyes on, their ears listen to. Oh, I heard that as well. Oh yeah, like that, and then they'd be like, "You're so right." And then the other thing, what I just said in this video about, well, the company man or the company woman knows that owns the companies. Well, no, let me guess. You're just paying for a little bit of stuff there in your life there, and then filling up that pension, and then the husband is paying for everything. So that's why companies out there, other companies that I know, that are literally paying you shit pay there, even in the hospitality section, even in if you are working in an office in hospitality, there will give you shittish pay, because we know at the end of the day there, right, that it's all to do with your husband will cover you there. You only spend a little bit of money there. Would it be that cheeky, Keen? Well, they won't say it to your face, okay, but the companies will think that. Whoever owns the company director man, company director woman. Oh shit. Really? Absolutely. Wow. Like, you look at people that own, like, say for instance, owns done stores in one local place. There, your local place. Who owns Spar? Who owns Cetra? Who owns that petrol station? There. There's some Mrs. or Mr. Director that's earning a pile of cash there and giving the shopkeepers then only a couple of pound there, because they know that you're probably living at home there, like that. Even in the hospitality section there, we'll give you the old just about over 2,000 a month there to keep you happy, even though we know exactly where you're going to be living, at your mother's or your parents' house or your cousin's house or the doggy house there, like that. So that's why we don't give you that much there, because the company knows full well what they are at. They do. They know exactly what they're at.